Okay, before the video begins, I gotta admit something. Before we started reacting to the video, I was changing around settings on OBS, and I guess I accidentally reset the settings for my microphone, so you won't hear me speaking in the video until about halfway towards Simon's analysis portion of the episode. So, yeah, more stuff on my end.
Howdy, y'all.
Everyone else.
Hello. I am the math.
And
What's up?
The whole gang is here. Let's freaking go.
Hey, yeah,
as the
yeah,
age of Ultron begins.
yeah.
I now before we fully begin this, if y'all remember like last time, you know, when this like a matchup was fully announced as a 200th episode, Andrew, insert my reaction here. Or at least a very short clip of it. You would know that I am very excited for this because Gorlangan is finally going to be on the show. This matchup seems like a really has like a lot of great potential for a lot of cosmic bull. Drill! And not to mention that we also have another Green Lantern on the show instead of like Hal Jordan. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I get to learn about Kyle Rayner. I don't really know much about him other than like I think he's a comic book artist, I think. So and I think he's an anime nerd as well, so that's gonna be awesome.
Also, real quick, before we get these started, you comment section. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You watching this video. Watching this video. That's right. I'm calling you guys out. Motherfuckers like, oh, Andrew, stop uploading.
Okay. Honestly, like during this entire segment bit, we gotta include like a what's your favorite wrestler? We're gonna include your favorite wrestler, just like ranting to the audience. We're just gonna have like your face, like we're just gonna have your PFP on the said wrestler.
oh my god, Andrew, stop uploading these reactions. Oh my god.
Why do you sound like Derek Savage when he was complaining about the Cool Cat haters?
Wait, what's up? No, Ben, finish.
Respectfully, people in the comment section, just stop for a minute. No. Here's the logic. Here's their logic. It's like, oh, Andrew, I can't believe you're not uploading videos. Andrew actually starts uploading videos. But this is not what we wanted. No way. It's like he's uploading a video. He's actually uploading.
Oh my god! Like,
calm down. And
no reaction videos. We're expecting more. We're sick and tired of you being a traitor. We're all what the
Drill.
Yeah, like oh my god, I can't. You get. He's not making flesh content.
They're like the Israelites from the Bible when they keep eating the manna that God gave them.
like no.
It's almost like he has a life. It's almost like he has a life outside of YouTube. God,
Drill.
wait, he's gonna make the trade video soon. He's gonna make Total Self Fluff, whatever the it's called soon. Jesus Christ.
No. The funniest thing is this guy saying like we already have to deal with Disney garbage. Like what the does that mean?
What does that even mean?
They're butthurt. They're butthurt
Like,
because
Andrew's dealing with our asses, so you gotta give him a break. No offense, this is a
12-year-olds
joke,
out
but
there.
whatever.
For all of you 12-year-olds out there, be grateful you're getting content.
Exactly. So TLDR. But moral of the story is be grateful Andrew's at least uploading something and not leaving you guys in the dark for like he did for several years.
Okay, Andrew, please let me edit this entire segment because I think I'm able to cook with this entire scene.
No.
wait, I'd like to add one last
Blame
thing.
me for it. Blame me
Wait,
for
hold
it.
on. I'd like to add. Wait, hold on. I want to add one last thing. At the very least, Andrew is a much more active channel than the Math Dominus channel.
But yeah, personal rant aside, I cannot wait for this. My boy is gonna be on this freaking show. I am hoping he wins because technically this fight should technically go on forever, like a tie. But if we need a winner, technically Kyle should. But I'm betting on Simone. He gotta win this. Let's go.
All right, let's get started.
Fight the power.
Oh, roll, fight the power.
Let's see the power.
Like the power.
Here we go.
The samurai from Transformers.
Fight!
Oh.
Sad battle.
Kyle Rayner, the White Lanturn.
Whoa.
Two men born of Earth with the
what?
willpower to
You
pierce
on
the
the what?
heavens and conquer infinity. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And I'm
It's fucking
Boomstick,
ridiculous.
and my job to analyze the weapons, armor, and
Who would
skills.
win?
To find out who will win. A death battle!
Death battle.
Woo!
Deep underground, Jiha village lived in dreary isolation, oblivious to the wider world above their squalid cave.
That's where the hero of our story comes in. The young man who would lead his comrades into the sunlight at last. Kamina, the great and mighty. Oh, and his little brother from another mother, Simon. He was there too, I guess.
Simon was a digger, content to drill endlessly through the dirt, until the day he found the core drill. The key that activated the mysterious buried man.
He's 21 years old. He's old enough to drink. Let's go.
Under his magnificently masculine
Hey, Yuri, what's
leadership,
that for
Kamina
10?
finally drilled their way to freedom, seeing the sun after a life in the dark.
But the sky was by no means the limit. The surface was ruled by the cruel chimeric beastmen, and Kamina would lead his compatriots against for humanity, scoring a second mech in the process, aptly named Gurren.
And as befits Kamina and Simon's unbreakable brotherly bond, Gurren and Lagan merge, creating Gurren
Wait, his name is
Lagan.
pronounced
With
Simone? I
Kamina
thought it was
piloting the body
Simon.
and
Like, you know, the
No,
chipmunk.
These two were
Oh, that's why it's
unstoppable.
called
Of
that.
all the giant fighting robots in all the animes across history,
I've not seen
Gurren
Gundam, but I
Lagann
have
might
seen,
just be the
Gurren Lagann.
absolute coolest, fueled by its pilot's willpower.
The only thing I know about
Gundam
Gundam is that there's lesbians or something in the latest
including
one.
missiles, a jetpack,
You know they did a crossover
sunglasses
with Hello Kitty.
boomerang,
Yes,
and
they
of
actually did a
course,
crossover with Hello Kitty.
Drills! Wrist-mounted drills, kunai drills, shield drills, kamehameha drills, and everyone's
Drill.
favorite, the
Drill
King
Dozer, the Skylander? Oh my god.
Side note, it is so funny that the only thing they could
All
think of
drills.
was drills. That's like if I made booze or something my whole personality.
Was that
Coming up late
Yeah,
West
what?
End forces liberated
Let's
human
go,
villages
hold on.
and fomented a rebellion against the Beastmen King, Lord Genome.
Until Kamina died.
Hear me out.
Oh,
Fred
wait.
Flintstone.
Was that supposed to happen?
Nope, and it was
What the fuck?
all
That's
Simon's
a casual
fault.
spoiler
He
in
let
the
his
anime.
willpower waver, and his soul brother paid the price. After all, he was just a humble digger
Simon
at
wanted
home in the
Yoko.
darkness, guided
Got
solely
cut.
by the light of Kamina's spirit.
So his big bro left him with these final words. Have faith in the Simone who believes in you. Damn.
Kamina was the one looking up to him the whole time. It was Simone who found Logon, Simone who pierced the surface, and Simone who would now lead humanity to victory.
Especially with his gal pal Nia at his
Hey,
side,
fun
who
fact,
helped
Nia
pull him
is
out of his
voiced
rut
by
and kicked Lord
Starfire from the
Genome's
OG
ass.
Teen Titans
But
show.
victory only lasted
I don't know
7
who that
years
is, but okay.
before the anti-spiral
yeah.
attack.
Go on screen
Unnaturally
right now.
powerful godlike aliens, the anti-spiral feared humanity's
the Death
potential,
Star, but with
what
the
they
face.
dubbed the spiral nemesis.
Remember how Gurren Lagann runs on fighting spirit? Turns out that's just a manifestation of spiral power, an energy that all spiral beings, like humans, have. That's right, the laws
So
of
does
physics
Jigsaw
run on
also have
chutzpah.
spiral?
Just as the spiral turned inward represents endless obsession and madness, the spiral turned outward spins forever into infinity. The perfect representation of humanity's
Wait,
evolutionary
wait a minute, is that-
potential.
Potential
Dirty
Simon
Deeds
would
done
use
Dirty
as he
Two or
led
both the acts
Team
at a reasonable
Gurren
price?
across the multiverse to take the fight to the
The
anti-spiral.
multiverse?
And
Another
this is
fucking-
when Gurren Lagann
Another
goes
goddamn
crazy.
multiverse.
Channeling spiral power lets you constantly adapt to threats, no matter how overwhelming.
Look at Disney.
Simone can create portals to different realities and higher dimensions. He can
Super.
generate force fields,
I thought it
absorb
said
energy
Mario.
attacks, and even merge Gurren Lagann with bigger and stronger machines.
Creating the Arc Gurren Lagann, which is strong enough to shatter space and time with a punch.
Or the
Yeah,
Super
exactly. Y'all
Galaxy
should have
Gurren
watched it
Lagann,
beforehand,
which can
just
fire
so y'all
lasers
know.
that are fast enough to hit, and I quote, all time,
I just
space,
watched
and
it.
dimensions, all within a Planck instant.
That's the smallest unit of time physically possible.
Meaning each laser would have to be moving 4.6 times 10 to the 117th power times faster than light.
That's a lot of numbers.
Math.
Oh, well, looks
I
like
don't
this
know
wins
math.
the
What
award
does
for
it mean?
fastest calculated speed feat in our show's history. Congratulations,
Even
Gurren
faster
Lagann.
than
Move over,
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob. You've been dethroned.
God,
And the guidebook says they hit
No,
an innumerable
SpongeBob, why
number
did
of
he die?
enemies across infinite
That should be the number
universes.
six on there.
You literally cannot calculate how fast
My
that
boy
is.
But it wasn't enough to escape the
Of course I
anti-spiral's
can't
greatest
calculate how
trap,
fast that
the
is. I don't know
multiverse
anything about
library.
math.
An attack that imprisons Simon in his own unique multiverse, forced to experience an infinite number of alternate realities that controlled his
To
mind,
quote Venom from The
permanently
Last
arresting
Dance,
him
I'm sick
in
of
a
this
dream
multiverse
world.
shit.
Except Simone and his spiral power are
Disney just did
just
it before
built
you did.
different. And after being inspired
Yeah.
by his bro, Simone absorbed that whole multiverse to escape.
What makes this even more impressive is that this labyrinth
Oh,
was
what is he, Loki?
11-dimensional, meaning Simone
sorry,
absorbed
very
a
Loki,
higher
that just
dimensional
sucks.
structure several orders of infinity greater than himself. The
He
jump
could
between
pay the
dimensions
whole
is
multiverse?
basically infinite. Each
Hey,
new dimension
Bill.
adds
Hey,
a new
Bill.
direction
Yo,
of
Mr.
space
Damon
that
Watch.
extends
What?
infinitely, thus an
Infinite?
infinite gap in size and scope. And we're just getting started. Imagine a two-dimensional drawing interacting with a three-dimensional person.
Okay, that's not too far off from what actually happened.
Because when Simone absorbed the multiverse labyrinth, he merged with every alternate universe version of himself, including an alternate
What?
universe
Oh,
Simone,
God.
who is writing his own alternate universe version of Gurren Lagann. And that author's spiral power
Okay, this
made
is
his
confusing,
fictional
guys.
Simone real,
Yeah,
adding another to the mix.
Wait, if
I'm
every
not
human
gonna watch
being
Gurren
has
Lagann,
spiral
I'm just
power,
saying.
you're telling me we can all do
Years
this shit?
since
now?
Simone used spiral power to form the next step in mecha evolution, Tango Topa Gurren Lagann.
This is when Gurren Lagann gets actually fucking crazy. Like shooting missiles that alter probabilities so they have a 100% chance of hitting you, or tossing galaxies around like frisbees. Sorry, did I say galaxies? I meant universes.
Simone's power was so
What do you
immense
talk
that he started
galaxies?
generating
Like-
super spiral
More
space,
Okay,
a
so is it
higher
over
dimension
for
encompassing our own universe.
With
No,
that,
not
Simone
yet.
turns his thoughts
Okay.
into reality, letting him
Hold on.
create his mech and all of its weapons in the first place.
Not only does this mean he no longer needs co-pilots, he can also regenerate any damage done to him or his mech just by willing it back into existence.
Like when Lord Genome used spiral power to survive quantum
Oh, yeah, he's a
breakdown.
good guy.
Or the time Nia, now the best wife in the universe, used spiral power to constantly
Yeah,
that's
regenerate
real
her
Western
body
Starfire.
from being erased
I don't
at
know
the
what that is, but okay.
informational level for 7 days straight.
Information in physics is essentially the ones and zeros that make up every possible outcome in reality. Nia literally regenerated from the statistical certainty of her own destruction.
If I have spiral
What the
power,
fuck is
Wiz,
this
when
shit?
the fuck is my leg
It's
growing
pink.
back?
Y'all
Even
should have watched
this
it
was not enough for
beforehand.
the anti-spiral.
So
Simone
confused.
evolved one more time.
I forgot about this.
Into
One more time.
Super Tengen Topa Gurren Lagann!
Lagann!
Is
Okay, so it was around this point in the recording that I had to stop and leave the house to go get food with my parents, but thankfully that didn't take all that long and I was able to get back to the house relatively quickly and even fix up my OBS issue. So now you can actually hear me for the rest of this episode. Hooray!
Okay, so since Simone is confirmed to be the fastest man alive in terms of death battle, there needs to be a new season of the CW Flash where Barry says, "I am Barry Allen and I'm the fastest man alive." Simone shows up and says, "No, you're not," and then like outspeeds him in everything.
I mean, that's just
Yeah,
for the
about
CW
that.
version.
Back, we are back.
We are.
We are back!
shattered the anti-spiral once and for all.
Hey,
Get
grow
out
the
of here.
difference of the universe. Meet the
The
indomitable human
anti-spy.
spirit.
Oh, is that the fucking
Yeah,
YouTube
he
comment
really
section?
fits
Damn
like
thing.
the
That
guy.
Simone's drill is the drill that would pierce the heavens.
With no more worlds left to conquer, Simone chose to wander the earth for the rest of his days, in service to others.
Always looking up. For all the lights in the sky are stars, and every star another world of spiral cousins that can live free.
Yo,
Oh,
that's the
thanks
Transformers
to
Age of
a
Extinction
humble
shit
digger.
right there.
My boy Simon the GOAT.
The universe is a dangerous
Ooh.
place. Should you find yourself
No,
face to
Rayner.
face with an
No,
interdimensional vampire, alien dictators, or this one really pissed off cat, you know who to call.
The Green Lantern
No,
Corps.
Ghostbusters!
They're the space fuzz, an
Ghostbusters.
intergalactic police force founded billions of years ago by blue leprechaun gods.
And the greatest Green Lantern among them was
Leprechaun!
everyone's favorite.
They were the worst
Hal
leprechaun!
Jordan.
You know him.
Hal
You
Jordan.
love him.
Leprechaun in the
You
hood!
might
He's going to be played by the
But
guy
you
that
gotta respect the man with a will as unbreakable as hell.
Until the
Oh
day his
gosh.
will broke.
After his hometown got completely obliterated, Hal lost his mind. He rampaged through the core,
What the
killing
fuck?
everyone in his path, and absorbed the central power battery,
Gee,
the
that
literal
almost sounds
Green
like
Lantern.
another
Becoming the
DC
Emerald Tyrant,
character that
Parallax.
sorta went
There
through
was
that,
only
huh?
one survivor
No,
of Parallax's
yeah.
killing spree, Ganthet. And with what remained of his strength, he gave the last Green Lantern ring in the universe to a human. Kyle Rayner.
So, was Kyle picked for his indomitable willpower like Hal was?
He was just there. He had no idea what was going
added
on. Must feel good being given the most dangerous magical weapon in existence to figure out on your own.
He's a comic artist.
Colonel Sanders, Davy Duck, Space Sweet, and a sentient Tusken Master. What's your excuse, Kyle?
The Green Lantern ring can do anything, fulfilling any wish its user desires as though it were a genie from a lamp.
It lets you fire energy blasts, create force fields, affect gravity, turn invisible and intangible, manipulate matter, time travel, warp reality, and erase things from existence.
Think we're exaggerating? Well, consider the time Kyle stretched the very fabric of space to increase the
Green
Planck
Lantern's a
length
bit overpowered, guys.
billion times over. That's like stretching an inch into a light year.
Lanterns control time and space, letting them fly so fast they can create a Speed Force singularity.
Tapping into the Speed Force requires entering a higher dimension of
that
space,
sounds dangerous.
requiring speeds that are not only faster than light, but totally immeasurable. And the rings have an artificial intelligence that operates just as fast, automatically protecting its user from danger.
Like the time that Boozer Kilowog survived being erased from existence.
Oh, hey, I saw
by the
that cartoon
crisis
in
on Infinite Earth.
2011.
The ring is fueled by its users' willpower, limited only by their imagination.
Well,
Yeah,
may have had the
Unfortunately,
greatest
mine was the
willpower in the
movie.
core, Kyle's imagination is unmatched,
Poor soul.
probably because he's a comic book artist. And we know from this show,
comic artist.
they think of some wild
Oh
shit.
yeah,
But the Green
fucking Lego
Lantern's most
Batman.
recognizable ability is their constructs, Kyle's speciality.
Samurai armor, pirate ships, giant dragons, actual working home computers, and his favorite, super fighting robots. Hey, that looks familiar.
Kyle can make them strong enough to lift the Spectre, who weighs as much as eternity.
Or hold back a 12.3 dimensional
Yeah,
Big
Spectre is
Bang.
basically kind of like
Wait,
God in the
0.3?
DC universe.
DC's multiverse has 12.3 dimensions? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The ring's only downside is that it's limited to 24 hours before needing a recharge.
So it can blow up universes, but it has the
Billion Man
battery of an iPhone.
DB.
Never mind, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Family Guy.
I'd say Kyle's biggest
Family Guy.
weakness was
I did not
Kyle.
care for the
With great
Godfather.
power came no responsibility.
Perhaps a manifestation of Kyle's self-doubt. Any reflection came too late, though, when one of Kyle's villains brutally murdered his girlfriend, Alex, and put her body in a fridge.
Kyle wasn't the only one traumatized. This moment was so infamous.
That
it
is some
started a
Daredevil
trope called
bullshit right there.
fridging.
For how female characters are often sacrificed as mere plot devices to further a male character's development.
So it might surprise you
I
that
mean,
it
fair
happened to
enough, I
Kyle again.
Kyle finally got
Again?
serious. He became a prominent member of the Justice League, faced off against Hal, and even rebuilt the Green Lantern Corps better than ever.
But little did he know, this torchbearer's greatest journey had only just begun.
In order to save Ganthet from an emotional lobotomy, it's a long story, he had to master all the colors of the emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
There are 7 colors, each representing a different emotion. The yellow light of fear lets Kyle manipulate the worst horrors in your mind. The more scared you are of him, the stronger he becomes.
Orange light is fueled by bottomless avarice, possessing Kyle to absorb not merely his enemies'
There's only
attacks,
one
but
Orange
also
Lantern.
their
That's so
souls.
fucking hilarious. to
Red
me.
is rage, ripping out
I mean, that's
Kyle's
fair
heart
enough.
and replacing his blood with napalm. Which sounds like it sucks, but it's metal as hell.
Blue light is powered by hope and allows Kyle to heal wounds, resist mental domination, and supercharge his ring.
Indigo is compassion, reducing his opponent's will to fight and letting him open portals across space, connecting him to others.
The final one was the Sapphire Light of Love.
Star Sapphire.
With it, he can trap enemies within crystal matrices and control their
Love.
minds. But Kyle only
love.
mastered
Such
it
a
by
beautiful
forgiving
thing.
himself for Alex's tragic death.
Oh, self-love. I get
Johnny
it.
Bravo.
Must be nice.
Bravo.
And
Hey,
with
Johnny
their
Bravo.
powers
Johnny
combined,
Bravo.
he doesn't just make his enemies taste the rainbow.
The lights of the spectrum merged, and
Taste the
Kyle
rainbow,
became a
motherfucker.
White Lantern with total control over the power of light.
Let's
He
go,
is,
White
I cannot think of
Power!
an attack more useless than a death battle than something that makes you live.
Empowered by the physical embodiment of all life in the DC multiverse, Kyle is vastly more powerful than any other Lantern in existence.
Far stronger than
That's
Hal,
crazy.
who could harness the energy of every power battery across the multiverse.
Not only can Kyle instantly heal all wounds, purify corruption, and resurrect the dead, The white light of life is strong enough to go up against threats to all of creation, like the Anti-Monitor.
Okay, so it's not totally useless.
Yo,
Especially
Steven
after
Universe!
Kyle visited the source and acquired the life equation. Essentially the source code to reality, the life equation is mathematical proof that life is worth living.
With it, Kyle can alter all of reality at a whim, even threatening the new gods like Darkseid.
The life equation, like its counterpart,
That's
the
crazy.
anti-life equation, is a conceptual artifact from a higher reality, originating in a platonic realm that is, in a sense,
Wonder
more
Woman,
real
Parallax,
than
Amazon,
we are.
So it's not a shock that the equation made Kyle too powerful.
He struggled to control it, and it subconsciously manifested a being composed of his fears and anxieties. Oblivion. Kyle's greatest weakness was still himself.
Kyle spent his whole life struggling with the power that the gods granted him, and throughout it all, he always rose to the occasion, carrying the universe on his back.
But ultimately, the only way to stop power from corrupting is to spread it. So Kyle split the life equation into pieces to found his
What is he, the
second
Guardians
core,
of the Galaxy?
the White Lanterns. And together, they shattered Oblivion, destroying the self-doubt that plagued Kyle once and for all.
Not bad for a comic book geek from LA.
And now he was the one giving out rings of unlimited power to people who weren't sure if they could command it.
So he told them the truth.
gosh.
You can't teach someone how to use such power. You have to learn yourself, making mistakes along the way.
But with the power of life at their command, there's no end to their journey, only endless beginnings.
Okay, let's go. Kyle.
hold
Hey, remember Beer?
Okay.
Wait,
Beerus.
wait,
Hello,
what?
Beerus.
Wait,
I just come
Beerus.
back. I had to use the bathroom.
Oh, do I need to wait?
No.
Okay,
We're already on a tight schedule already. Let's just get this over with.
What is
Chris
Beerus
versus
doing
Sailor
here?
Galaxia?
Oh,
No,
the
well,
website.
that's because it was taken off YouTube for being
the
too
website, yeah.
anime. But we've got a solution. It's our own website. That's www.deathbattle.gg. It's like our own private Patreon with a store for death metal merch and a complete death metal video archive. It's got episodes that YouTube has banned, blocked, and censored, and there's even more goodies on the way. So check out deathbattle.gg.
Is the TMNT Battle Royale there? Wait.
Yeah, the TMNT Battle Royale's there. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my
I think it's
god.
every episode they've done. I think even the episode Justin Bieber versus Rebecca Black.
Ew!
We're so back.
Gosh.
Oh
Oh
my.
gosh.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know
I'm
where I'm
very
going to be
happy.
spending my
Right
next
now.
summer.
I'm very happy we got a website now.
All right, the combatants are
The
set, and
combatants
we'll run
are
the data
set.
through all
Here
our
we go,
possibilities.
It's time for
Alright,
Here we
boys.
go.
Boys.
I don't know who to root for.
Who y'all
I
think
don't know
is
who to
gonna
root for. Genuinely, I'm not voting for anyone. Like, I don't know who to root for, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
be-
know
okay, if
Kyle. Oh, sorry.
Wait, hold on. If I were to be forced at gunpoint, who would I go for? I'd probably go for White Lantern because because the Green Lanterns are just so overpowered, and giving a Green Lantern, White Lantern that power, it's like, it's super powerful. It's quite literally. Yeah, if I were betting, man, I'd probably go for that. There's still a chance that the fucking Digger can win, but I'm placing my bets on the White Lantern.
Okay, so I know that Kyle should probably have this in the back, but I'm still gonna go for Simon because I'm more familiar with him and he's my boy. And judging from what I'm
I don't
seeing,
know. I'm going
it
in
seems
between.
like he has more impressive stuff going for him. But
I-
if I'm wrong,
For
then
me-
that's fair enough. I already have a
But
good
Star,
amount.
White
correct
Lantern
predictions,
likes
right?
camera. That already makes me like him a lot.
I'm gonna be
True.
neutral. I'm gonna be neutral on this. Like, I don't know who to root for. Genuinely, I'm more familiar with Simone, but I'm like, damn, this could go either way. Honestly.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a
I'm
really
going
good
with Sean.
Wait, imagine if this ends in a tie. If this ends in a tie, I will be dying of laughter. I would
That'd be
die
really
of
It's
laughter.
a tie. I will be correct because I'm going neutral.
Oh wait, without spoiling
Wait,
any other death battles, was there ever a time where it was a tie?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Wait, just-
actually. A few times,
All
actually,
right.
I think.
So don't tell me which ones, all right?
I won't say
And
it.
I'll
Oh, you'll be surprised.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. There's a few of them.
But,
But,
So
all right,
Yeah,
I think.
I'm
Okay,
gonna say
so
Kyle
What is
can
the
honestly- Yeah.
Okay, so Ben is Kyle, Sean's neutral, Math is Kyle, I'm Simone,
I'm going
Wait.
neutral.
neutral, Andrew.
Yeah, I think I'm going Simon because he seems like
Really?
a lot
Okay.
more like going for him. Even with Kyle's more variety with what he can do with the rings and like other stuff. I feel like Simon can get a deal with it. He can go pretty fast. Like dude's fast. I can imagine.
Dude, I don't. At the end of the day, I don't really care who wins because like I have like a good amount of like wins or predictions that I'm correct on. But
I mean,
yeah,
me
let's
too,
see.
except for fucking Ghost Rider. But me too.
We move.
Oh yeah,
Mitch.
Dog is also neutral.
Sure.
But
You know what?
fellas,
I'm neutral too. Fuck it.
200th
And what about me?
episode.
Ghost Rider, goddamn.
I mean,
Anyway, let's keep
obvious.
going.
All right.
All right, fellas, here we go.
It's
a
time
death
for
battle!
death
Oh my
battle!
Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared. Holy shit.
Oh my god, it's loading. Come on. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, up to the final round.
He is.
All
right,
There
I'm
he
not
is.
rusty at all.
Oh,
Why does he look like
dude.
Andrew Gray?
Green Lantern Officer Kyle Rayner here. Ring says you've got a Class A galactic super weapon, whatever that is. I'm thinking it's the giant mech. Why don't you hand it over?
Gurren Lagann's mine, officer. Just who the hell do you think you are?
he said it.
Oh boy. Wait, what? Balrog?
All right. Oh,
Not the poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
What's the poltergeist? Oh, Shenron.
Tell me about
What
it.
the? Wait. Freaking balls. Oh my god.
Off the face already.
Wait, was this?
My drill will pierce the heavens!
Yeah.
Take it over, Gurren Lagann!
Already intending to the bonus.
Obviously, universal stuff.
oh my god!
Lantern. We do the impossible.
What? See the invisible.
Touch the untouchable.
Break the unbreakable.
If you ain't know,
Now you know.
Super guy!
This is actually pretty awesome.
Fucking fire. What?
No, this is so
Simon
small.
the Digger. If there's a wall in my way,
What?
I'll smash it.
Oh shit! That's kind of hurt.
Oh, that was.
A part of me wants to see one of
Poison.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
You know what?
Oh my god.
think about your fear of death, your love of your friends, your compassion for me, your hope for
Come
the
on,
future.
Simon. Come on, Simon.
Choose
You want
life.
Simon? You want? Come on, Simon. Win.
Faith in Simon.
I'm rooting for Simon
Believes
now.
in you.
Yeah, same.
Stop it! Oh my god!
It's the drill that will transcend the heavens. Giga drill free!
Oh shit! It's over, Kyle. Kyle, it's over. Oh my goodness.
You made it! Oh my god!
Alright.
Holy shit! Oh no! Time is. The universe is just fucking broken.
The super weapon
Destroyed
you're in the- It was me. Then, Simone, I'm taking you in brightest day, blackest night. No evil shall escape my
Oh, now
sight.
it's hand-to-hand combat.
Those who worship evil's might, beware my power.
Green Lantern's light.
Oh my god.
Oh god! He punched him in the face! I think he died. He's dead.
Let's go.
He is dead.
Simone of Earth.
Oh no.
I did it! I won!
Just who the hell do you think I am?
Oh my god, we did it! We did it! Holy shit! We're all monkeys.
Star's having a seizure. Wait, hold on.
I'm celebrating, bro. Let him celebrate.
Okay, I know I just said I would not care about who wins, but that fight was crazy. Let me have this.
Rare time where the character actually won.
What?
Okay, I will say this right now. I was neutral.
I'm shocked
but
the
then I was
DC
fucking,
character
like,
did not win.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many DC characters lose, even against non-Marvel characters.
Oh, dude.
It's not a lot, but it still amounts.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. So is it bad that, like, I went from neutral to then rooting for Simone?
Yeah, same.
Not
same.
really.
Yeah, same. No, I don't think it was.
I'm gonna be completely honest though. Well, hold on. I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe it's the fact that I didn't want to root for the guy who sounded very similar to Simone's alternate personality from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, so Sean, like, remember when Kratos was
Okay.
awesome?
All right, continue.
Hang on. No.
Wait, gotta know how he wins. I gotta know.
So
Wait. Let him finish. Let Andrew finish.
yeah, Sean, it's fine when you switching sides because you did that with Kratos versus Azura. So yeah, it's fine. You're going neutral to Simone. That's cool. That's what I was trying to
Because, like,
say.
I knew more about. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I need to take a screenshot because, like, literally the fucking you'll just let me get the photo. The literal image on the YouTube.
The literal demons.
The demons. The demon slayer.
The
demon slayer.
No.
When he was pulling out the fucking when he was quoting
nothing.
I was
Just
like,
can finish.
It's a yeah. I think Tanya, your mic's fine. All right.
Yeah, you're not good.
Okay.
Okay, homie.
Okay.
My hands are shaking.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
For the guy with the snazzy sunglasses.
When both combatants possess unlimited power,
Let's go,
it's hard to
Master.
judge them by our normal standards. Take speed. Simone can hit an infinite number of targets all at once, and Kyle can fly fast enough to surpass the normal concept of speed itself.
When you control space and time, things like strength and speed
How do you even
kind of
do
become
that?
irrelevant.
My brain is
Let's
confused.
analyze them through a lens more applicable to beings as absurd as Simone and Kyle. Their imagination, their willpower, and their ultimate potential.
First up, imagination.
Willpower,
The boundless
okay,
things they could
okay.
conjure
Like,
use
what's on,
against
like,
the
the
other.
screen
Both
for,
could
like,
think
the
up just
video?
about anything the other could, like absorbing each other's attacks, fighting across time, anything.
Simone did have a few attacks that Kyle hasn't encountered, like the probability-altering missiles, but it's likely Kyle could adapt considering his range could
probability-altering
protect
missiles
against
sounds
existence being erased
dangerous.
across the multiverse.
I love it.
And in general, Kyle's constructs were a lot more creative than Simone's arsenal, which was mostly
I love
drills.
the cameos,
Though
by the
again,
way.
nothing Simone couldn't adapt to with, say, his energy absorption. Imagination is a draw.
That leaves the other main factor for both characters, the origin of their unbelievable might, their willpower.
And that's really gonna be the winning factor here, since it's the source of everything for both of them. Whoever's got the stronger willpower wins.
Both can manipulate reality on a multiversal scale with their willpower, but we can use dimensions to roughly calculate a difference. This might sound absurd for most characters, but it's necessary for beings as beyond the
I'm
pale
actually
as Simone
kind
and
of
Kyle.
used to
The
that because
multiverse
dimensions
labyrinth
and
that Simone
universes are
absorbed
two completely
contained
different
11
things.
spatial dimensions. That's 1.3 dimensions less than the multiverse Kyle's power can threaten.
And remember, each numbered dimension infinitely surpasses the
Bill.
one below it.
Which meant Kyle's willpower was stronger at a base level. However,
I thought that was
that
like
doesn't
Mr. Jam Walker
necessarily mean Kyle gets the edge, because if there's one thing both of these guys are known for, it's that they can always get stronger.
So to determine the limits of their willpower, we first need to understand their full potential.
Simone's whole deal with spiral power is how he can constantly evolve to get stronger. So just because Simone starts off weaker doesn't mean he'll stay that way.
Absorbing the multiverse labyrinth required Simone to leapfrog several orders of infinity in an instant. Simone made himself that much stronger through sheer force of will.
More than enough to close the gap with Kyle, especially since spiral power also lets him regenerate his body down to an informational level. Kyle's never destroyed something that thoroughly before.
Without the ability to easily
it's
kill
the best
Simone,
episode,
it
like
was
the best
only a
fight of the
matter of
season.
time before Kyle's ring
that
ran
was
low on
very-
charge. Especially since Simone could likely regenerate for at least a week straight, like Nia did. While Blue Lantern Light could boost Kyle's power, he's never jumped several orders of infinity in strength like Simone has.
And while Kyle could manipulate emotions to reduce Simone's willpower, Simone resisting the labyrinth's mental manipulation meant he could power through anything Kyle threw at him.
Everything, that is, except for the life equation. It originated from a higher level of reality and would have more than even the odds.
Too bad Kyle couldn't control it. It
Yeah.
was just as much a detriment to him as an
I was
asset,
thinking about that.
forcing him to relinquish it to keep
The biggest
from destroying
downside is
reality
too much
and
power.
himself.
Compare that
It's
to
like
Simone,
Kai from
who
Kung
merged
Fu
with a
Panda
version
3.
of himself,
Literally, he
writing
lost.
a version of Gurren Lagann, and using spiral power to make that fiction into reality.
A pretty similar level of reality to the life equation, and a level of power
Wait, he broke
Simone
the
had
fourth
no
wall?
trouble embracing and mastering by the end of his story. No matter how you look at it, Simone might start weaker, but his peak will always transcend Kyle's. Isn't that how all of Simone's battles usually go anyway? That's Gurren Lagann in a nutshell.
I don't know, I haven't seen the
So
show.
Simone's incredible potential
Y'all should watch the show after
eclipsed
this,
Kyle,
I'm just saying.
which means his willpower was ultimately greater. Kyle may have embodied life itself, but Simone's
It was a
unstoppable
three. It was
evolutionary
2.5
potential would
against
shatter
one
even
one
this
half.
Lantern's light.
I hope Kyle at least dug the fight, because when it comes to death battle losers, he was a dead ringer.
The winner is Simone the Digger.
All right, pause.
Next time.
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so I actually said this before we started recording, but I have like a few predictions in mind about what's gonna be for this season alone. So either so for this next one, we might get another Kickstarter battle. I'm not so sure, but at the same time, I'm predicting we might get another fan favorite fight. So like Luz versus Anne, Monokuma versus Koro Sensei, freaking X versus Optimus Primal, because why not? A Star Wars battle. Let's hope it's something like Palpatine versus Xehanort or something like that. Gilgamesh versus Sinbad from Magi. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the next one's gonna be. It might be Ash versus Yugi. Who knows? But like, I don't know. But either way,
Sans versus Judge, please. Sans versus Judge.
Sans versus Judge. That could be another good one.
Please.
But,
It's a Pokemon.
all right. Well,
Please.
none of us have any predictions.
What?
What's up?
I don't know. I have a prediction, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
Daddy, for the first time in my life, I don't even know.
Yeah,
All right, let's
All right, here we go. Here we go.
my predictions only really is like it's a matchup we already know about. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's like I don't know which one.
Just
I'm
show
so
it to
scared.
me. I want to know.
All right.
Here we go.
All
Here we go.
right. What's the
Give it
next
to me.
one?
Give it to me,
What's the
Andrew.
next
Oh,
one?
God, that sounds
Give me.
sexual.
Next time
Please.
on Death Battle.
I'm on Death Battle.
Yeah.
No, boy.
Wait,
Tom
what?
versus
Wait, Roadrunner versus Wild Coyote?
No.
Subscribe.
Willpowered versus Tomcat.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
go!
I have something to say real quick. My prediction. Okay, I didn't say this earlier because I just want to be safe. But the two matches I was thinking of would be next were either Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat or Ash versus Yugi.
That's probably gonna be the next
Okay,
one.
we were right. It was a matchup we
Toon
weren't aware of. Let's
shenanigans.
go.
Toon shenanigans.
Yeah, like
Toon
Oh,
shenanigans.
we got
it's like-
Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat. Now this is going to be really epic because David Zaslav is the true villain of this death battle because he wins both of them.
Oh, we gotta get
True,
a David
true.
Zaslav joke. We really gotta get a David Zaslav joke in this fight, please.
I hope
Well,
so.
Yeah.
episode, I don't know. But
I have a feeling this next death battle we're just going to be roasting David Zaslav for like the entirety of it.
we'll see. Let me
We'll
just
see.
say it right now. I am so happy this episode is actually really freaking good because this is the
It's
20th
probably one of the
episode.
most enjoyable ones, if I'm being honest, because
It really was.
the animation was insane.
Yeah.
And
It was really
no
great. I
offense
actually
to
liked the
the
animation.
previous
What's happening?
no offense to the previous like milestone episodes, but they were not the greatest, let's just say. Goku for Superman 2, that was a sorry episode. Mario for Sonic 2, very sorry.
Eh.
Freaking Kool-Aid Man versus Macho Man. Okay, that one was fine.
It was
fine.
fine.
But this, I'm so
Like,
thankful. It's
yeah,
so good.
this one's like the
I am so thankful.
easily the best like milestone episode, bar none.
Easily the best. Easily
And even
the
though
best.
my prediction was wrong in this one, at the very least, it's not disappointing like the last one, because I wasn't familiar with these two, so I decided to make, I'll go for the DC characters that usually win. And then, I'm wrong, but you know what? It's fine because it's not Ghost Rider versus Spawn, okay? That's good.